Okay, in 3, 2, 1, action. So, Eric.
We're live.
We're live.
It's been a minute.
It has been a bit of a wild ride. So tell me what you've been up to since September 2023.
Oh my god. Well, in the exciting, adventurous life of Eric Dixon, I have been. Let's fast forward a little bit. Currently, I'm lying in bed as I am dealing with just a couple minor medical hiccups, bumps in the road, if you will. Nothing to fret. I'm just going to be bedridden for a couple weeks. Not a big deal. But hopefully I will be back sooner rather than later. I'll be back better than ever. But, rewinding a little bit, I haven't really been up to that much. Just kind of been working on the house still, trying to keep it, clean and updated, nice and, as I don't know if I've mentioned this on the podcast before, but I did do a ton of renovations here, on the inside, in the interior, all aesthetic and, cosmetic stuff and whatnot. So that went unbelievably well. I'm extremely happy with where things are at in my home, my cozy little suburb home. So yeah, that's kind of been my update. I've been reading a good amount, watching a good amount, going on the occasional stroll when it's not, fucking snowing. But other than that, yeah, it's been going well.
Yeah, nice.
How about you?
Let's see. September, oh my goodness. There's been a lot of life that's happened
a lot of
since
life
then.
on your end for sure.
Yeah, so my partner got a job out in Ottawa, and I went and helped her move there with the idea that I was going to come back here. But then I ended up staying out there longer, and then kind of that whole process took longer than expected.
Curveball.
Yeah, and now I'm, and then kind of through this whole thing, and one of the reasons why we've kind of let this podcast drop off a little bit is we were trying to figure out how to make this podcast work without going broke.
That is one of the money thing is the big thing.
Yeah.
I'll say.
Yeah, that was definitely a big part of it was, and not to discredit AJ, he was giving us so much more value than we were paying for.
Yeah,
but we
deserve.
Yeah, frankly we deserve.
Yeah.
It was just we couldn't afford to keep doing that, and
for now.
Exactly.
For now.
Yeah, for now. So we are looking to get back into that studio would be great, or a studio, but for now I think we're just gonna kind of bare bones it. We're gonna listen to more so you guys, the listeners.
Yep.
And just kind of start to organically grow this thing out and not put the cart before the horse, so to speak.
And then we'll get back in the saddle.
Yes.
Another.
Get our wheels under us.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, exactly.
Yeah. So, So in order to, so kind of we were. So I've been looking for a job for a while, and so I've been taking some job interviews, and
how have those been going?
Honestly, pretty brutal. Like
I hear it's quite the competitive job market.
Yeah, and it's tough. And then also like job searching sucks.
I believe it.
It's not fun, and it's very demoralizing. Is how I
can imagine it's brutal.
How I would describe it. Yeah, so basically I was working with my dad at his company, and I was having a tough time working with my dad. So I said pretty much, okay, I really like I love my dad, and I want to keep my relationship with my dad strong and healthy. So, but it didn't look like I was going to be able to do that and continue working with him. So I took a step back, and
I think fair.
Yeah, and I think that's when I really started. That's when I started working kind of quite a bit harder on the podcast and getting us into the studio and working with AJ to build out a website, put us on Spotify, and I guess like put more like actual money into it, sweat equity, but also sweat equity into it. And
I like that. I haven't heard that before.
And and then we got to a certain point where. It just
the money taps ran dry.
Yeah, exactly. So and that was a bit kind of demoralizing to me. And then kind of through that whole process, I was kind of applying here and there, and I was getting like some hits, but nothing really, because I was mostly focused on the podcast. That's what I was really enjoying doing. I wasn't really putting too much effort into finding a new job. And then this past kind of since September, I was, since we kind of realized that there wasn't, that we weren't able to kind of continue how we were going, I was like kind of starting to be more serious about my job search. But yeah, that's when it has been super demoralizing.
It can't be easy.
Yeah, so basically what you do is you go and you look for all these jobs, and then the worst, so the best is ones on that have easy apply, and so that's on LinkedIn or Indeed.
Indeed, yeah.
And basically it takes your profile, and you've like uploaded your resume and your profile to it, and then it's easy apply, and then it just sends your profile to the employer, to the person, and you don't have to fill in anything else.
Oh wow.
So that's the best case scenario. And then they might respond to you, but they might not.
Yeah.
That's a whole other shitty part. But the worst part, the most demoralizing, is when you click on apply here, and the URL says, I think it's workday.com, and you have to rewrite everything. You attach your resume, you attach your cover letter, but then it asks you to fill in all of the stuff that's on your resume in all these little boxes.
Dear God.
It is. Oh, man. So I got to a point where, I was doing that, but then and as soon as I would click on like the apply on company website, let's say it would sometimes say, I would just, as soon as I saw the link workday.com, I'd just close it and be like, it's not worth it. They're not gonna look at it, and like I'm not even that qualified for this job. So I am it's not worth my time. And then I just kind of distract myself by, going on the internet and looking up stuff on Twitter or Instagram or Reels or TikTok's a bad one. That one sucks you in pretty good. Yeah, so my screen time just went up. Oh man, my screen time went to an unhealthy number the past, I think, I think I saw like a news item, and it was just like doctors recommend like less than 3 hours of screen time a day or something like that. Anything more than that it's not healthy for you.
Oh wow.
Guess probably from that September to
now, or
I've been reducing it since Christmas time.
Okay.
But kind of from September to Christmas, guess what do you think my average screen time was?
Okay, so to preface, my screen time, given my circumstances are a little different, I'm in the chair, I need my phone. It's like 9 hours a day. Yeah. I'm gonna guess yours on a bad day, maybe like 5 or 6.
No, way more.
Really?
Yeah.
8 or 9?
12 to 14.
No way.
Yeah, I would have a lot of 12 to 14 hours. So
That's
I'd just be like, because I freaking love I love fucking YouTube. That's a big one. I love watching YouTube videos.
YouTube's awesome.
It is so much way easier to, like, if you have something to do, it's easy to just be like, okay, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to watch this 40-minute video on the nature of life. of the spoke Zarathustra on.
No, I get it.
So yeah, that was pretty brutal. And then I kind of realized, okay, this is getting out of hand.
Mm-hmm.
And
what's your screen time now? Would you say in April?
In April, I don't know. It's way down for sure.
Yeah, like by half. Would you say?
Yeah, half or more. And I guess I should preface that by saying is like I would fall asleep a lot.
Then
too.
that's a big thing.
So I guess that's a big thing as well too. So like I'd be watching a movie on my phone or whatever, and then I'd fall asleep, and then so my they would say like 6 hours or 8 hours doing
on
that
YouTube. Yeah.
on YouTube or
half that's like bedtime.
Yeah, like asleep. I'm not even paying attention. So I guess that is a bit of a factor, but it was a lot. It's a lot,
no,
and
I believe it.
It's like not good for you. So I've been kind of since I really kind of realized like around that Christmas New Year's time I was kind of like reflecting on it because I always like doing resolutions and I like asking people like what their resolutions are.
Yeah.
Did you make a resolution?
I did not.
Yeah, I did.
Probably should have.
My resolution this year was to be better at pool.
That's a good one.
Because Nina, my partner, her dad and her brothers, they have a pool table in their basement, and they're good pool players, and I usually always lose to them.
Yeah.
So
it's a fun game.
It is a fun game. I love pool.
It's a great game.
Yeah. Can you play the
iPhone pool?
iPhone pool?
I can do iPhone pool.
Nice. We should play.
Yeah, we will.
Play. What's the app called? Oh, there's a...
I'm not sure. I've been playing a lot of chess on my phone.
Yeah? I've been playing more chess as well, too.
I love chess.
I'll invite...
Do you use chess.com?
Yep, I use chess.com.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I think
We'll get on that.
I think my username is Comfy Guava.
Mine is, I'm fairly sure mine is just my name and my middle name and last name initials.
Okay.
Nice. Erik JD.
I'll look you up. What's your ELO? What's your score?
Oh,
Mine is so low. Mine is so low.
I'm at like 3.
Mine's around
70, 380.
Yeah. Mine's around there as well too.
Yeah, mine's not that great. My brother's is quite high.
Yeah.
John's quite good.
Yeah, I always find because I played like the 10-minute games and then I like, just like I sometimes when I'm getting bored, I just like throw it. Yeah, whatever.
I get very competitive. Like if I lose to someone, I'll instantly try and rematch them.
Oh, nice.
If I beat someone, I just go to the next. You don't get a rematch.
Oh, nice. What do I do? I usually play what length of game do you play? The 10
10 or 20.
Yeah, I usually play the 10-minute
game.
But
But typically 10,
Yeah. And I'm not, so like, I would say my ELO would probably be higher if I played the longer game. Because I would play growing up and I'd play against my dad mostly, but whoever, I would play against them and I would take so much time in between moves. Mm-hmm. And I'd really think about it and I'd kind of look at all of my opponent's options.
All the options, yeah.
But playing these 10-minute games has been more...
it speeds it up.
It speeds it up, and so it forces you to think quicker.
Yeah.
Yeah, which I'm more of a slow, like, chew on it kind of guy.
Me too.
I'm not really good at the quick decisions.
Yeah.
So,
it makes you...
It forces you into, for me at least, those 10 minutes, it forced me into a bit of more uncomfortable...
Yeah. My brother plays bullet chess, and that is just so fucked.
I've played that, but I'm like just randomly moving things for the most part.
Yeah, it's like I don't understand how you can make a decision that quick.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you watched, I think it's Magnus Carlsen?
Yeah, he's a Norwegian guy.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize he's Norwegian. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Him. Yeah, his ones are pretty exciting to watch.
Yeah,
His bullet
really
chess,
good.
their bullet chess ones are good.
Yeah, they're crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. So anyway, basically... My screen time was way up. I was applying to jobs, but to be honest, I was getting demoralized because I wasn't really hearing back from anyone, and I was just getting kind of depressed. So I kind of around that time, my cousin, and he's been a bit bigger. I don't know if I should be saying this, but he's been a bit bigger all of his life, and he's dropped quite a lot of weight. And I've been kind of gaining weight. The past 2 to 3 years, I've like gone I've gained quite a bit of weight. One, because I think I've just was like stress eating more. Because like adult life is kind of stressful.
It's
That's what
very
It's like after like leaving university and like, like having to
live in the real world,
like stress about your like just like living, like making rent,
surviving.
Yeah, surviving. It's like it kind of it wears on the brain a little bit.
Yeah, it's like more than understandable, and no, I can definitely sympathize.
Yeah,
it's not easy having to rely on yourself.
Yeah, 100%.
How is your cousin doing? How much weight have they actually lost?
I don't know how much weight they've actually lost, but it's been significant.
Really?
And he was saying that what he's been focusing on is his diet, which I'm really bad at because I'm a huge late night snacker, which is not good.
Oh,
and
no.
I've been going through my whole thing trying to figure
I'm the same way.
And I think in terms of the diet, I'm a huge believer that that's like such a personal journey with each person.
100%.
Yeah, like it's like you can't just like say to someone, "Oh, just do this," or "Just eat this, just eat that," because it's like I don't know. There's like a lot of psychological stuff when it comes to food. So,
100%.
So I've been trying to. There's like many different things that I've been trying to make that work, and I haven't found the. I don't think like the best thing, but I do know that when I'm eating consistently, like kind of like 3 meals a day, and 3 healthy meals a day, and then also like having like a healthy snack here or there, that's what makes me feel best. Yeah. But when I start like skipping meals, which I do a lot, because I'll just like be like, oh, okay, I'm kind of hungry. Well, how do I stop being hungry? And I don't know what to eat, so I'll just have a coffee, and the coffee like reduces your appetite. And but then it fucks with your sleep, like especially if you're, for me at least, like have it later in the day. What were we talking about? We're saying, oh right,
we were talking about diet at that point.
Diet, and he was saying that what he's been focusing on is just getting 10,000 steps in a day. Yeah, and so that's what important. So kind of since January, I guess probably more February, because January I was, probably still kind of in that malaise of kind of being depressed, and but kind of that since February, that's when I kind of took that to heart, and I've started to kind of implement that. So like each day I've been trying. So I guess I was in Ottawa, so I joined up to the YMCA there. And I usually just walk there and try and get my 10,000 steps in. Put it at a 3%.
Do you have like a Fitbit or an Apple Watch?
I have an Apple Watch, which has been, it's kind of fun. It's fun too because what happens is like if you can connect to your to other people who have one. Yeah. And when they finish a workout, like I have a couple friends, they'll finish a workout and they'll be like, "Oh, just finished workout." Yeah. And then it has like these auto replies that you can text them, and so it'll be like some emojis or like "way to go," or some of them are like kind of like mean though, where it's just like it's like you're being lazy today, and then it's just like it shows the person's like they just ran 15K, and it's just like snooze or something like that.
That's hilarious.
Which is kind of funny. But so I've been doing that, and that's been I've been doing that since February is when I started kicking it up, because and then February, March, and now we're April, and then I've been pretty good with it this month as well too, and I've noticed an increase in my mood, like a positive mood shift, which has been positive increase. And I found that when I'm feeling more positive, better, I'm more willing to fill out the shitty applications for jobs,
for the work.
And so and then as well too, I've been being more strategic about my networking in terms of getting me a job, and also utilizing LinkedIn a lot better. Because man, it's a whole game, that LinkedIn. It's crazy.
Yeah, I believe it.
It's like,
I'm very unfamiliar with LinkedIn.
Yeah, I'm trying to think how I would describe it. It's like, I don't know, but there's like all these like little tips and tricks like on the internet that people have. Like, one of the things they say is like, if you see a job that you're looking for, it's to reach out to someone in, like, let's say, so for this, like, for example, I have an interview coming up, and the way, I think I had mentioned that at the beginning, but anyways, I have an interview coming up, and the way I got this interview is, so I went to the company's LinkedIn page, and then I saw, you click on people, and then it will tell you like everyone who's associated with that, so
on
pretty
LinkedIn.
much on LinkedIn, and then it'll tell you if any of those people are, any of those people, or if any of those people are connected to people you know. And then you click, so you go, and then so there's this one guy there, and we'll see if he sees this. I don't know if he thinks I'm a sociopath or not, but you click on that guy, and then you see who he's connected to. And so he was connected to one guy I knew, so I messaged that guy. I'm like, hey, I'm applying for this job. Could you ask this guy if he'd be interested to chat a bit, because I'm applying to this job at that company. And so he connected me, and then so I talked with him, and then he's gotten me, so I talked with him, and then I was like, oh, like, if you could put it, you just kind of like catch up, introduce yourself, and then, and then I was like,
give them a lay of the land.
Yeah, like, tell me more about the company or whatever. And then I was like, could you, like, I have this interview, if you could give me like a good referral to like the hiring manager, that'd be really awesome. And then so I had my first interview at this place, and then now I had a second interview who is the hiring manager. The first interview was like the HR person, and I think they're just checking to see if like you qualify for the job at all.
Yeah.
And the second one is the hiring manager to see if, I guess, like they like you. And then this next one is like the VP of that department, and then after that, then you go into the office, and then after that, then they give you the offer.
Right.
And that's kind of like the process.
What's the job for?
It's called Geotech. It's like a concrete technology company.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't know if I should say that on the podcast, but whatever.
We can edit it.
Yeah. We're not.
We'll scrub it.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. That's coming up this week. So hopefully I get it. It seems, the company seems interesting, and then it'd be also nice to have a job. Some money's better than no money, as they say. So,
very true.
Yeah, so that's been kind of going with me. And then this whole time as well, too, I've been thinking, I'm like, okay, like, how do we make this podcast work? Because I'm enjoying it. I like doing it. I like doing the interviews.
Me too.
I gain a lot of joy from it, but also, like, it's kind of like academically and intellectually super stimulating as well, too.
Sure.
And it makes me motivated. Like, while I was working on the podcast, like, I think I deal with quite a bit of like depression, anxiety. So it makes me, like, it's kind of like, and I find that when I'm excited about kind of things that are coming up, or like when I'm scheduling things that I'm excited about doing, it's easier to get out of bed. It's easier to get myself going and do the things that I need to do to take care of myself, to
100%.
To be able to show up to my life, to knock these things out of the park, kind of, so to speak. So and I guess that kind of brings us to today a little bit.
To now.
Yeah, to now, because I think Eric and I we've been, you can correct me if I'm just blabbering on here, but I think we both feel that way a little bit about the podcast. So
I would definitely agree.
Yeah, and it's just been kind of working out the logistics of how to make it work with our current circumstances.
Yeah, and from a distance sometimes. But to keep going forward with the project. And with no matter what, life
eventualities.
Yeah,
so I think we're we're trying this format out today, which is we're just recording it on my phone. I'm in Calgary this next couple weeks, but we're gonna practice it. We're gonna try some new
At location, Eric's bedroom.
Yeah, at locations, Eric's bedroom. Yeah, yeah, and we're curious to see what you, the listener, think about it, and we appreciate your feedback. I get lots of feedback from my friend Michael, or Mole, he goes by sometimes. He always texts me being like, oh yeah, I like this part, or I like this part, or this is what I thought about this part, and I really appreciate that. So, Mole, if you're listening to this now, I'm looking forward to your text giving me an update. Yeah. Did you ever get any texts or?
Yeah, I got a lot. It always depends on who is on or what we're talking about, but typically it's never the same people. It's different people.
Okay, that's kind of cool.
Listening to a specific podcast.
Yeah.
The one Emily did, I got a lot of feedback.
Okay, positive, negative.
All fairly positive, none really negative.
Yeah.
She's quite the talented person, so it was cool being able to have her on. Did you see the birthday present she got me?
No.
It's probably the best birthday gift I ever got.
What was it?
It's a Calgary Flames jersey.
Yeah.
With a silhouette of a photo of me and my dad, my late father Dale.
Oh.
And his name his last name on the name bar, Dixon, and the year he was born in 1963.
That's super cool.
It was really cool. I'll show you some.
Is
Photos
it
after.
it is here? Yeah. Or.
Yeah, I'll show you the jersey.
Oh, that's cool.
But yeah, it was really cool. Really, really thoughtful.
That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, what was that for your birthday?
Yeah, April 5th.
Yeah. Yeah, tell me about your birthday.
My birthday was good. Feels weird though, 28.
Yeah, that's what my birthday was yesterday, so I know I sneaked that shit. I didn't tell you. But yeah,
happy
it does
belated birthday. I feel like an asshole.
Yeah, it's all right.
Damn
it. Gotcha. It does feel.
I knew it was in April, but it was the 17th, right?
17th.
Fuck.
My grandma's
For
birthday
some
is
reason,
the 15th.
I always get it mixed up with the 27th.
27th. I think that's my aunt's birthday. I have one aunt until the 24th and one on the 27th. I'm pretty sure I'm remembering that right. Yeah. But I was saying too, and then I have a cousin whose birthday's on the 9th.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And so I think my new life goal is to make April a national holiday. Everyone gets work off, paid vacation, all of April.
You know what our birthstone is?
Diamond. Yeah, baby.
Everyone gets a free diamond.
Everyone gets a free diamond. They get
but
paid.
Only if your birthday's in April.
Yeah.
That's how it should be.
Yeah.
Every month.
Yeah, and if you are interacting with someone who's during that month, interacting with someone who's born in that month, you have to say something along the lines of it is an honor to be in your presence, or something like that. And you have to do a bow.
Yeah, or a curtsy.
Yeah.
I would be very much in support of that holiday.
Yeah. So we'll set up a little petition link in the episode for you to join. If you could sign your name, please. We'll get 10,000 signatures, I think.
What did you think of that? Sorry to interrupt.
Yeah, go ahead.
The mayor petition thing here.
I did see that. Yeah, Jody Gondek.
The Recall Gondek petition.
I wasn't sure what to think about it. I don't know. What did you think about it?
It got quite a lot of signatures.
Yeah. Did they get 10,000?
I don't think so. Well, I don't think.
I didn't get his.
I think they.
What was his main problem? What was the main problem with her?
I'm not entirely sure, to be honest.
Nice, very diplomatic answer.
Yeah, I don't get in trouble with the masses.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, I'm not sure. Like, I know she has been somewhat divisive amongst Calgarians.
Yeah.
Like, did you see that interview? And forgive me if I'm, missing or getting some of the details incorrect here. Someone asked her a question.
Oh, and she refused to
And
answer. She just ignored it.
She just completely ignored it. And she only kind of answered the questions that she wanted to.
Yeah.
Or that were like softballs.
Yeah. I did see that one.
I saw that. I didn't. I wasn't sure what to think of that. Other than I wasn't too.
Yeah, there was that video, and then I saw another video, and it was like of her driving, and she stopped at a red light, and then people were kind of like yelling at her, and she was just kind of like eyes straight forward kind of thing.
Yeah.
And I get that one, and I saw that she made a comment about that, like about safety, like, and how that's, that is scary. And I would imagine that'd be kind of scary as well, too. But
someone just harassing you when you're in your car.
Yes, but I would say that, like, someone yelling at you is different than, and I'm sure there's lots of people who are, like, acting, like, aggressive to her, so I get that. But also when people are yelling at you, I think as, like, a public figure or as like a politician, like,
it's kind of par for the course.
It's kind of like part of the job, because people, like, your decisions are impacting like a lot of people's lives, and you need to be able to hear, like, the people who are not happy with your decisions.
Criticism. Like,
and if you just tune,
a requirement for the job.
Yeah, if you just tune those people out, like, the voice will become worse.
Yeah,
because people are feeling like they're not being listened to. So I think but I do get the safety concern. Like, that would be freaky. Like, if, like, imagine, like, people just, like, roll up to your house and are, like, protesting in front of your house. I think that would be kind of freaky, especially if you have, like, kids or stuff.
And you got a family.
And I think if you're, I don't know, this might be controversial to say, but, like a woman as well, too, that would be kind of more scary.
I don't even think that's bad to say. I mean, like...
Yeah. Because there's this, I think it's Aziz Ansari's show, I think it's Master of None. There's this great scene, and he shows, and I never really got the difference. I never really realized that there was a big difference, because I grew up with, like, two brothers, so we didn't really talk about this kind of stuff growing up, was that just, like, the difference of, like, a woman walking home at night and a guy walking home at night, and, like, the shit you deal with is, like...
Yeah, way different.
Way different. So in this show, this Aziz Ansari show, it's him and his buddy, and they're walking home for night, and I think they're, like, talking about, like, either, like, food, and it's, like, the music is, like, all light and, like, happy, and they're just, like, they're drunk, and they're walking home, and they're just talking about kind of, like, bullshit. They're bullshitting with each other and having fun on their walk home, and it's, like, all light and airy. And then it shows, like, from that same... And then there's another scene happening in parallel to that where it's the person who served them is walking home at night. And then it's, like, it's dark. And it's, like, kind of scary music. And then there's, like, people, like... She's, like, kind of, like, looking around. And
paranoid,
like, kind of paranoid. And it's, like... And then, yeah, it's, like, it's dangerous. It's dangerous for women. I heard this... I heard this funny quote. It's not funny, but it's very true. Is like, men are afraid that women will laugh at them, and women are afraid that men will kill them.
I mean,
sorry, I guess it's, like, not something to laugh at, but it's like
I get the.
It's just like it's way more dangerous.
No, it's like the truth of it is. How do I phrase this? It's so real.
Yeah.
And, because, it makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah. So I get her point on that, and, I didn't really realize that until I think I went, like, in university, because they had, like, these walk home programs. So basically, if you're on campus at night or near campus, you could call this phone number, and then a guy and a girl like a partner
Mhm.
like would walk to where you are and walk you home to
Oh, that's cool.
where you are. So I think that's like on a lot of campuses.
Yeah, I would
Places, so.
imagine.
And I was like, who would use that? I just like walk home. Like
Yeah.
I don't need someone to walk with me. And then I didn't
Imagine
really get
like a 5'2", like
yeah.
tiny little girl.
Yeah. And that, but like that didn't like I never like even thought about that until probably like I don't know like a couple like maybe like a year into like my university where I'm like, oh, it's because it's dangerous. That's why. That makes sense. I was like, they're
Yeah, well, that tracks.
yeah. So anyways, okay. So yeah, that. Yeah, you were talking. What were we talking about? Because the mayor came up, and then why were we getting on that?
Talk about petitions about her
Petitions. Oh, right. You were asking me about that. Oh, because I brought up the petition to change April into
a national
holiday.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so I thought it was interesting. I thought, yeah. Are you a Twitter guy at all?
I love Twitter.
I
use it for hockey mainly, though.
Yeah. Well, that's what made me think about that, because that's where I saw that, the petition to remove
was on Twitter.
Conduct. Yeah, it was on Twitter, and it made me think of how important. Because I was never really a big Twitter person until recently, because I downloaded it after Elon Musk had bought it.
Yeah.
And apparently it shifted a lot
It did
after
change
that.
quite a lot.
Yeah, so I was kind of curious, what did
still
you notice?
Well, that's a good question. I think that content became a bit more focused.
Okay.
Like, depending on what you're interested in.
Okay.
Like, the algorithm definitely changed.
I do really like that community notes feature. Because I find it funny, because then like someone will say something and then it's like actually they're leaving out this part and this part.
Yeah, it's like, oh, get dunked on.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. I feel like it's become a bit more.
You're good.
Became a bit more. Red pill, blue pill.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like there's not as much middle ground anymore. And maybe that's just because of the times.
Yeah.
Maybe not necessarily because of Elon Musk, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to say.
Yeah. Interesting. Yeah, I found that... I don't know. It's kind of interesting. I've been finding that, like, I don't even know how to describe it, but I do think it's interesting. Like, you can see, like, the views each tweet has. Like, I like that. Also, I find that, like, a lot of the Canadian institutions on their Twitter, like, no one sees them or follows them or listens to them. Because, like, you'll look at, like, the CBC stuff and it will be, like 1,000 to 10,000, like, on a bigger story.
Yeah.
But then, like, you'll see, like, random meme accounts or, like
millions of views.
and it will be millions to hundreds of thousands. Or even, like people in Toronto or bigger creators, like Canadian creators, they'll have way more views on it.
Well, yeah, and people are, like... In regards to the CBC...
Yeah.
People don't really trust it anymore.
Yeah. No,
at least a lot of people don't.
Yeah. I don't really. Or I think I view it with a bit more skepticism.
Yeah. Like, you take everything with a grain of salt.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely do. But that's like with anything, because for me, I always look at, like, who owns the stuff. Like,
yeah.
Because if you look at who the owner is of it, then you can, it just informs you, because it and especially when the take on something is a bit lighter or, like, friendly. I guess this is more for the States, but like for Canada, I just thought the CBC was interesting because they cut a bunch of jobs, and then the CEO like the executive like had some big bonuses.
Yeah, she did.
And then as well too, like the government has been saying like oh, like we need to support, like we have to roll out like these grants and for media, but most of that is going to go to is going to go to the CBC is going to be a big receiver of that.
Yeah.
But it's also going to be like Rogers, Shaw and Bell are going to be the big receivers because they're the big institutions.
Yeah.
And typically it's the bigger institutions, at least for me, in my experience, that are the recipients of these like big grants.
Yeah.
Because they can afford to write the grants. Like the grant process is so they're typically pretty long and
mm-hmm.
it's kind of an onerous process to write a lot of these grants, and like individual journalists or individuals or smaller publications aren't typically going to be able to afford to do that.
No.
So it's I don't know. What do you think about them? I do think I think a strong media or a strong journalism like fourth estate is super important, especially like for democracy. Like I think it's super important. But I don't know. What's your take on like the government funding CBC and all that stuff? It is. I don't know. I'm of both minds a little bit. Yeah.
I would agree. I would like to see it regulated a lot more.
The CBC? Like in what way you mean?
Like if they're gonna be, a publicly funded company,
mm-hmm.
there needs to be some sort of oversight to make sure that the government isn't either pushing stories or narratives.
Yeah.
Or that, other interests aren't doing the same.
Yeah. Yeah, it just can't be like propaganda.
Exactly. Like I don't know what that would look like.
Yeah.
But that's what I would like to see.
Yeah. I agree with you. Yeah. Because it's interesting, like even there's this one actually on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
There's this one there's actually a couple. There's a lot of cool journalists. There's like a lot of good independent journalists on Twitter.
Yeah.
Like even like for my dad, for example, like and he'll be like, oh yeah, I like to check in between CBC, CNN, and Fox and MS to get all of a good balance. But I'm just like, all of those kind of push the same narrative. They're all kind of they all have an interest in keeping the status quo of the state like rolling, and it's like it's not very you don't really get nuanced opinions on there at all.
No.
Whereas like on Twitter, you do get crazier stuff, but then you also get like you get a story, but then you also get all of the backup as well too.
Yeah.
Because for a lot of that's one of the things I noticed too is that like if you go and like read the articles, they don't link to anything.
No.
They don't link to they won't link to outside pages. They won't link to.
No, they just link to the home.
Yeah, they just link to, and sometimes they like link to other articles that they refer to themselves.
Yeah.
And it's just like this is useless.
This is a closed
How
loop.
am I supposed to check what's going on?
The validity of.
Yeah, exactly. So I told my dad to get on Twitter this week, and I don't know if I should have done that or not. I don't know what.
Yeah.
I don't know what monster I'm creating.
Time will tell.
Yeah. So we'll see how that pans out.
Yeah.
But, so anyways, back to what's been going on. So I did that, so I've been walking a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
I've been it was great because at the YMCA there in Ottawa, they have a sauna, but it broke at the start of this month.
That is shitty.
So I've been going up to like the front desk and being like, "Have you heard anything?" And they look at me and they get like, the one person looks at me super annoyed, being like, "No, they're waiting for a part or something." And I'm like, one of the reasons why I chose this gym over another gym is for the sauna. I want the sauna fixed. So I've been doing some sauning. Oh, and I've been swimming more, actually.
Swimming is a great exercise.
Because there's a pool there, and I've been really...
like swimming length sort of thing?
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
Yeah, swimming lengths. And that's been good. I've just been working on... And I've been working on my butterfly, actually.
Oh, it's a good workout.
It has been tough. It works your core like crazy.
I believe it.
So I'm not quite at the butterfly. I guess I've just been focusing on my like dolphin kick. And kind of like figuring that out before like going up.
Yeah.
Doing that, but and that's been
pause.
yeah.